Hey, Jason here from JCR Cars. Welcome back to the channel. Today is the last day of the season for the Testarossa. I'm relocating it back to my mechanic to Passioni Sportiva, where it's going to spend the winter until May. And yeah, bittersweet, of course, just like the 328 yesterday. Bringing it back to its winter spot is never easy after a short driving season. But let's get underway and let's have fun with this one. Well, on my way back to my mechanics now, getting the Testarossa up to running temperature. It takes quite a while until the gauges actually start to show oil temperature in this car. But it's such a treat to get in this thing after, yeah, unfortunately 3 months of downtime. This car had, yeah, general life wear and tear. I had to replace the clutch of it. And it took some time until those parts were sourced and until my mechanic had a chance to do it, and vacation time and all that, working around it. So at the end of the day, I tallied it up this morning. I only had 450 kilometers on the car until today. 451, so not a whole lot of mileage. Typically always quality kilometers when I get out a chance, gonna get a chance to drive the cars where I am here. But definitely not what I expected. On the other side, of course, I managed to get 2,500 kilometers in the 328, so that was really good. But if you think about the running costs of the car are obviously on the high side. Having to replace the clutch, having to replace the pop-up headlight motors on the car in the springtime. All total, that's around 7,000 euros to do that, so not cheap. But obviously parts wear out on anybody as you go, and that's the way I see it. And then once you get behind the wheel, you kind of forget about those things, in all honesty. So let's enjoy this drive and carry on. as I pass by the car, taking photos of it. It is really amazing how iconic this car is for fans of the brand, and how much they just love to see it. It is a real cool part of ownership, I must admit. Unfortunately, this is going to mark the end of my driving season for 2025, but I switched gears into the ski world then, and I've alluded to before, that's actually my first passion, my first real hobby. I've been skiing since I was 5, growing up in Canada, and since I've been living in Europe for over 20 years, I work in the ski industry, work for a brand, and we manufacture ski equipment, and so I'm pretty lucky that I actually am involved in the sport of skiing pretty heavily. And it's actually really cool because the time off from driving cars makes it extra special in the springtime when you get back to them. And in the meantime, I get a chance to do to ski and to ski tour and all those things that keep me fit. So yeah, bittersweet to end the season, but I really do look forward to getting back on snow. A little bit of a delay for me this year as I have to have knee surgery on Tuesday, but I'll be back on snow hopefully before Christmas and doing what I love to do. So yeah, that's a little bit about what goes on in the between seasons, but I must admit I can't wait to get this thing back on the road again come May 1st. So it's a long time to wait. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, the relocation video, bringing the Testarossa back to her winter sleep. I've enjoyed it a lot, getting a chance to bring those ownership stories to you, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you ever have any questions about that, of course, you know, you can always reach out to me. I'm happy to answer. Happy to share any of the insights that I've gained through having the Testarossa or the 328. Highly recommend getting a car if it's on your bucket list. It definitely is one of those things that you don't understand until you have one. But as always, appreciate you tuning in, watching, subscribing, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye. That is a wrap for the Testarossa. Off to his winter nap. Or her winter nap. That's a wrap.